we now take the conversation forward when it comes to Dhanuka Agritech. Well, we have MK Dhanuka. He's the Vice Chairman and MD of the company. We've had earnings coming through, and what we have seen is a fairly steady quarter. We have seen about a 6% growth in its top line. Margins have expanded, coming in at around 24.4%, and its net profit has risen 15.5% on a year-on-year basis at 118 crores. Mr. Dhanuka, good afternoon, and thanks for taking the time out. Let me start by asking you about, the breakup of the volumes. How much is this price-led? How much is this volumes, based in the current quarter? And there was a price decline in the last quarter. Have we seen an improvement here?
Good afternoon. Let me clarify that my designation has changed to chairman from vice chairman and MD. So with the last board meeting, so now I am the chairman of the company. Touchwood, in spite of the odds and the uneven rainfall, continuous rainfall in the month of August and September, which because of which the sprays were missed out, we were able to deliver around 6% top line growth as far as the value is concerned. However, volume wise, the growth is around 10%. So there was 5% variation between value wise and volume wise. The prices you indicated, they were falling, and in this quarter also, the prices were reducing, except the two molecules, that is Cartap hydrochloride and Mancozeb. These are the two molecules where the price increased, but rest of the molecules, the prices reduced. Because of the high capacities built up in China and India, the availability has become easy. And as I told, season was not favorable, because of which the demand was less. So due to which there is a inventory with every company. So that's why when demand is less and the availability is easy, the prices are reduced. So that is happening. But now onwards, I hope that the prices should remain stable, because they have come to bottom level.
So earlier you had indicated a growth of around 18%, pardon me, for the entire financial year. Should we stick to that, considering the kind of quarter that we've had going forward? What's the outlook?
No, sorry. Now we are revising our guidance from 18% to around 16%. What we have delivered in the first half of the this fiscal, we hope that for the whole year we will be able to deliver around 16% in the top line. However, earlier we have given guidance 100 bips decline in the EBITDA margin. But now we are revising our guidance for EBITDA margin. Now the revision is 100 bips improvement over last year in the EBITDA margin in the current financial year.
All right, sir. So I also want to understand, when it comes to engaging with your innovator partners, what sort of engagement are you in fact carrying on in right now with respect to manufacturing patented technical molecules?
No, that is at the initial discussion stage only. Presently, we are manufacturing only one product, bifenthrin technical over there, and Japanese are slow in taking the decision. So we do hope that by next year there will be some breakthrough in getting the molecule from the Japanese company.
So can you also shed more light in terms of how the mix is between specialty and non-specialty portfolio, as in how much of that comes, what percentage of your revenues come from each? And also, has there been any price correction in the specialty portfolio?
Around 33% share is coming from the specialty molecules for the multinational companies with whom Dhanuka is dealing, around 10 companies. And overall 50% share is coming from the specialty molecules, and 50% is from generics. Regarding price reduction in the specialty molecule, usually the prices are fixed at the beginning of the year, and since these are the specialty molecule available with the one multinational companies only. So that's why there is no price revision during the year. So there was no price reduction in the specialty molecule in the current financial year.
Right. Mr. Dhanuka, also, we're actually starting to see a lot more supplies starting to flow through China now. And in terms of the newer geographies coming in, what sort of an impact does that hold? Are you witnessing any, impact when it comes to your business?
You see, definitely China has increased the capacities over there, and that is the reason, one reason because of which the prices are reducing. Because the capacities which has been built up in China, they are huge, and the demand is not to the extent what the product is manufactured in China. So that is one reason because of which India is also impacted, and the prices in India are also on the reducing trend.
All right. So also keeping in mind the kind of trends that we're seeing in freight costs, the kind of impact that it has had on margins, and do you think that this could improve going forward?
You see, earlier there was known availability of ships and the containers in the first quarter, due to which the freight cost has increased. But now that has been streamlined, and it has been regularized, and now the freight cost is normal what was there before the first quarters, you can say, in the last year.
So, and a final question, sir. So, you've stated export of formulations and some partner brands. Can you elaborate a little bit more on this as well?
Exports of partner brands.
Yes, sir.
No, we are not making any export of the partner brands. We are exporting Dhanuka's own brands only.
Sure.
That is happening in the three countries at present. The bifenthrin technical, which we are manufacturing at the Dahej plant, we have applied for the registration, and once we get the registration, then we will be able to export to the other countries.
Okay, Mr. Dhanuka, we leave it at that. Thank you so much for joining us and taking us through your quarter gone by, as well as what we can expect going forward. Well, a correction, of course, as far as Mr. Dhanuka is concerned, that he is now the chairman of the company. Thanks again, Mr. Dhanuka.